I'm leaving now, Miss Capwell.
Oh, thank you. Is everything turned out?
Oh, ya lo he mirado todo. Una buena noche.
Sí, eso parece. Hasta mañana.
Si va a quedarse aquí hasta muy tarde, no me importaría quedarme y hacerle compañía.
No tiene por qué hacer eso. Solo voy a quedarme a guardar estos recibos y después cerraré todo. Puede marcharse. Buenas noches.
Hola, Alan. ¿Cómo está?
Bien, inspector Castillo. ¿Trabaja usted hasta muy tarde?
Sí, he estado haciendo visita sorpresa de reconocimiento. ¿Se ha ido ya todo el mundo?
La señorita Cowell está en la oficina. Se queda a cerrar esta noche y yo ya me iba.
Leaving.
Well, don't let me keep you, man.
Good night.
All right, see you later.
¿Quién ha puesto esa música? Cruz, ¿qué haces aquí?
Yo...
Señora Capwell. Señora Capwell. Soy la señorita Blanchard. Estoy en la 461 y no hay rastro de la señora Capwell. No. Creo que lo mejor será notificárselo al doctor. Gracias.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Who is it? I'm coming.
Dios mío.
Hola, Mason.
Thank God you're here. Will you take me in?
Augusta, I'm down.
You may be down, but you're not out. You were in such a rush.
Well, I am, but not before I have a cup of coffee.
Well, have mine.
Well, I don't want
Oh,
yours.
take it. What did Minx say to you last night?
Oh, well, you remember the bet that she had where she bet me that I couldn't hold a steady job for any regular amount of time?
What faith she has in her son.
Yeah, well, last night she admitted she was wrong. I won the bet. And she also said that she hated what I was doing on television and wanted me to quit, said it was disgusting, that I was disgracing the family name.
Your mother is a woman of many moods, most of them adolescent. I just hope that this means you're going to take over the financial dealings again.
Well, partially. She didn't want to leave Brick out in the cold.
Brick, the chauffeur?
No, the other Brick.
Very funny.
You want to hear the consolation prize?
No, don't tell me. Your mother is going to live with him in sin starting in September.
Almost as bad. She is appointing him to the board of directors of Lockridge Real Estate. How do you like that?
What? She's what? Rick Wallace?
Yeah,
that's impossible.
Would that it were.
Oh, she can't do that. Talk about disgracing the family. I mean, what are people going to say when they hear that a chauffeur is on the board of directors?
It's a symptom of the decline of civilization.
Oh, if it weren't so ridiculous, I'd run screaming into the streets.
Well, she did tell me that she'd talked to Brick overseas, and apparently he's trying to take care of his mother, and Minx is helping him get medical attention for the poor woman.
She's obsessed with that man.
Yeah. Well, I attribute that to her being naturally perverse.
Well, I know she talked to him overseas because I was trying to give Julia a message, but she was out somewhere gallivanting with Jack Lee.
Well, how like Julia? Why is it that all the women in this family are either independent, stubborn, or both? With one notable exception, of course.
Desgraciadamente no me va a ser posible ir a Nueva York próximamente, así que espero que lleven esto a término con éxito. Comparto la confianza que tiene mi padre en su capacidad y espero un pronto y positivo informe de ustedes. Saludos a Helen, la firma de siempre, y por favor envíela tan pronto como pueda.
Honey, you're up working awful early?
Yeah, well, I need to get to the restaurant early this morning, and I wanted to dictate a few letters.
You didn't get in until 3 this morning, and you're up at the crack of dawn. Are you sure you're getting enough rest?
Yeah, I'm fine. What were you doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Counting my blessings. You being one of them. Have I told you how proud I am of you?
Are you really?
Enormously. Sometimes I forget to tell you, but it's true. You know, honey, I think you're doing a wonderful job as an executive for Capwell Industries. And with the restaurant. I just wish I'd given you your head earlier instead of reining you in like I did.
Daddy, I can't tell you how proud that makes me. I love you. I really want to do good by you and Capwell Enterprises.
Oh, times are changing. You know, women never used to go into business much when I was your age.
Yeah, we've come a long way, baby. I have to get going.
No breakfast?
No, I have to audition singers this morning.
Oh, are we having entertainment up there nightly?
Well, I hope so, if we can get the right people. Mom.
Sophia.
Morning, Sissy.
Hello, Angel. How are you, honey? Oh.
Nice to see you.
¿De verdad? ¿Ya te vas? Sí, ¿por qué? ¿Qué pasa? Bueno, creo que debería decírtelo. Me vuelvo al hotel.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué? ¿No estás cómoda en la casa de invitados?
Pues claro que lo estoy. ¿Por qué? ¿Es por Gina? Sí, por Gina.
No tienes por qué irte por su culpa. Ya entrará en razones.
Sissy, she's very upset and she has reason to be. I don't want to make things worse.
Sophia, she's going to be in the hospital for a few more days running tests. By that time, she's going to calm down.
Look, Mom, I don't think it's fair that she blames you for losing her baby. That's not fair at all. I mean, it was an accident.
You think she'll ever believe that? No, I think I'd better go back to the hotel.
Excuse me.
¿Al habla Capwell?
Señor Capwell, es del hospital. ¿Está usted enterado de que su mujer ha desaparecido de la habitación?
¿Qué? ¿Cuándo?
Durante la noche. No sabemos dónde ha ido. Pensamos que debe haber vuelto a su casa.
No, no ha vuelto a casa.
Por favor, llámenos si sabe algo de ella. Mientras avisaremos a la autoridad si fuera necesario.
Sí, les llamaré si sé algo de ella o si vuelve. Gracias por avisarme. No comprendo.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Era alguien del hospital. Gina ha desaparecido durante la noche y nadie sabe dónde está.
Oh, no.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. She could be on medication and delirious. She is in no shape to be wandering around the city. We've got to find her as soon as possible.
All right, then that's it. I'm definitely moving to the hotel.
No, Sophia. Let me make some calls and see what I can find out.
Gina, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, Mason, I didn't know you were awake.
Obviously. Now tell me what sort of game you're playing here.
Well, I can't explain now. I'll...
Gina, tell me what I want to know.
All right, but let me make one more phone call first, and then I'll tell you everything.
Who are you calling now? Shh.
Diga.
Por favor, ¿la señorita Santana Andrade?
Sí, ¿quién es, por favor?
Mire, llamo del hospital. La señora Gina Capwell se escapó del hospital durante la noche y nadie sabe a dónde ha ido. No sabíamos si se había puesto en contacto con usted.
Gina, ¿le han dado el alta?
No, pero se ha marchado. ¿Saben algo de ella?
No, claro que no.
Le agradeceríamos que nos llamara si supiese algo. Gracias.
Oiga, espere un momento. ¿Quién es? Oiga.
Ya sé por dónde vas. ¿Crees que Sophia y Santana son culpables de la pérdida de tu hijo? ¿Qué es lo que pretendes? ¿Asustarlas?
Quiero hacer algo más que eso.
Scaring them isn't nearly enough.
I stopped into a cafe where we used to go and ran into an old friend that we used to know. And we reminisced and talked a while of things we couldn't change. And he asked me about you, and it really hit me strange. I stopped into a cafe where we used to go.
No está mal.
See? Not bad as well. It's exactly what we need to bring clientele in here. What are you doing here?
I came to bring you some good news.
Great, I could use some. What is it?
We have a man in custody. We think he's the one who's been fencing the stolen jewelry from your hotel.
Really?
Yeah, I got a warrant to search his premises, and lo and behold, several of the stolen items turned up.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. It's a start, anyway. We still don't know who the thief is, but maybe we can get this guy to talk. And if not, we have a couple of other leads, too.
I can't tell you how glad I am about that.
Good. Does that rate me a cup of your swanky coffee?
Sure. You can even have a croissant if you want one.
This reminds me of the sweetest days of our domesticity. I'm gonna have to pass on the croissant, though. I'm trying to watch my weight. I haven't been getting a lot of...
Excuse me. Hi, thank you. That was really wonderful.
Thank you very much.
I like your resume.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's not a commitment, though.
Well, I'll have to get back to you on that, but I will call you. But if this doesn't work out, good luck.
You too.
Thanks.
That's great. Yeah.
Thanks.
How come you can't be that tactful with your ex-fiancés?
Most of my ex-fiancés can take care of themselves. Can we change the subject?
You have my permission.
What's going on with Ted's case?
Not a whole lot. We don't have anything concrete. We're still trying to find whoever it is who really raped the girl. Mason and I are working on it together. It's, I'll let you know as soon as we find out anything, Eden.
All right.
Now, can I change the subject?
You have my permission.
Any chance you might want to grab a bite to eat with me tonight?
Well, I would, but I have previous engagement.
Always a full dance card, huh? What do you do when the music stops?
I make my own music. Like last night.
No puedo creerlo. Es Eden Caldwell, la dorada chica del oeste.
¡Randall!
¿Te acuerdas de mí después de 4 años?
Pues claro que sí. Tienes muy buen aspecto. ¿De dónde sales?
De la oficina de contratación de músicos. Me dijeron que buscabas un buen pianista.
¿Sigues con tu música?
Oh, mucho más que eso. Acaba de salir un álbum mío.
¿En serio?
No has cambiado nada.
Aquí tienes a un viejo amigo mío del instituto, Randall Jordan, Cruz Castillo.
¿Cómo va
Encantado. Así que has venido para una audición.
Sí. Y te garantizo que soy exactamente lo que estás buscando.
¿Y cómo sabes lo que estoy
No
buscando?
importa, soy yo. Eso resuelve uno de tus problemas, ¿eh? Oye, me gustaría quedarme para verte en acción, pero tengo que volver al trabajo. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Sí.
Gracias por haber venido.
Adiós.
Muy bien, ven aquí. Lo que estoy buscando es algo con más ritmo, algo muy
No
actual.
tienes que decírmelo. Espera, primero me oyes y después
¿Has
hablamos.
trabajado antes en esto?
Sí, acabo de terminar la temporada en Palm Springs. Mira, después te daré todos los detalles. Ahora solo, espera. Vamos allá. Esto te lo dedico a ti. Eden, como en el jardín de... ¿Recuerdas? Tú solías decir eso.
Sí.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live.
Thank you. I don't know what this is all about.
Well, tell me, what was that phone call?
Someone else from the hospital calling to tell me that Gina had disappeared. She said that she was sorry that it took so long, but she didn't want to alarm me until they had made a thorough search for her.
Well, did you tell her that we already received a phone call this morning with the same information?
She couldn't understand it. She gave strict orders for no one to notify me until she called herself. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe that's Gina.
I hope it is.
Santana, ¿todavía no han encontrado a Gina?
¿Cómo lo sabes?
Me llamaron del hospital hace una hora.
¿Quién te llamó desde allí?
CC, no tengo ni idea. Era una mujer y no me dijo su nombre.
Pasa. ¿Por qué te llamarían del hospital para decirte que Gina se había ido?
Eso es exactamente lo que yo me preguntaba. Y después, nada más colgar, pensé que quizá fuera Gina que hablaba disimulando la voz.
CC, ¿piensas que pudo ser Gina la que te llamó esta mañana?
Bueno, no parecía ella, pero no estoy seguro, Sofía.
Anyway, there is something I think the two of you should know. Apparently, Gina's fall aggravated some previous injuries that she had internally from a car accident earlier this year.
El médico nos dijo que ya no podría tener niños.
Oh, no, es terrible.
Naturalmente estaba muy afectada por ello. Quizá ese es el motivo por el que se fue del hospital. Había perdido la razón. Solo espero que no haga ninguna locura.
Definitivamente me voy.
No quiero que te vayas. Santana, no es prudente que te quedes aquí.
CC, ¿no crees que Gina vaya a hacer algo violento, verdad?
No, claro que no. Pero te sugiero que dejes tu apartamento y te vayas con Rosa y Rubén de momento, solo como precaución.
No, CC, Gina no me va a echar.
I can take care of myself.
Look, Gina, I know you're upset, but to run around talking about revenge, that's foolishness.
Oh, you think so?
Yes, my suggestion is to go back to the house, try to get along with Dad, and get used to the idea of having Sophia around.
No.
Deal with the situation head on. I know it's going to be difficult. Just try to... Hello.
Son, good morning.
Hello, Dad. If you're calling about Ted, I don't really have anything new to report.
No, it's about Gina. It seems that she left the hospital last night without telling anyone. I'm very worried about her.
Well, I don't wonder. Why do you suppose she did it?
Possibly because she's angry and bitter about the miscarriage and some other things I'd rather not go into. I just wondered if you had heard from her.
Well, if she'd contacted me, Dad, I would have let you know right away.
All right, if you see or hear from her, please do that.
Well, of course. Don't worry. I'm sure she'll turn up any time now. So long. Why don't you let me take you over there? He's very worried about you. I can drop you off on my way to
No,
work.
not right now. I want to get some sleep before I see him.
All right. But don't go anywhere before I get back, okay?
Yeah, I promise you, but you promise me you won't tell anyone I'm here. I need time to sort things out and make some plans.
Okay, I'll be back around noon to get you.
Noon's just fine. Mason, thank you.
Sure.
Jack. Jack, ¿qué ha pasado? Jack. Dios mío, Jack. Jack, despierta. Oh, gracias a Dios.
Where am I?
The same place I am.
Judy, it's a miracle. We're alive. I think we'd be able to survive that storm.
Yeah, well, we're alive, but I don't know where we are.
Maybe somewhere along the coast of New Salem. Maybe on the mainland. That's bad. That's nasty. We're gonna need medical attention. Let me go see if I can get some help.
No, I don't want you to leave me alone here. Don't go.
It's all right.
I want to go with you.
No, you just stay here. I don't think you should move much, all right? I'll just take a look outside, all right? Just stay there. Not a living thing, just some beach, a couple of hills. It's a pretty beach, though. Listen, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay here and rest. I'm gonna go for help. Sound better? All right?
Yeah. No, I think my leg's gonna be okay. I can go on. Darn.
You're very brave, but you're not gonna make it. You just stay here, all right? Just stay here. I'll go for help.
How do I know you're gonna come back for me? This is probably how you get rid of all your girlfriends. There's probably beach bones lying all over wrecked ships from here to Zanzibar.
Life has made you very suspicious, hasn't it?
No, just of you.
Well, I'm gonna redeem myself. You just trust me. Put your faith in me. Has anybody ever told you you're beautiful when you're shipwrecked?
Not lately.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
That was wonderful. You come over here and fill me in.
You are a very appreciative audience.
Well, I think you've been a talented musician since high school. You have a unique style. I'm very impressed.
I'm very impressed with you, too. You working for your dad now?
Yeah, sort of. But the Orient Express restaurant is my baby. When was the last time I saw you? Senior prom?
No, it was afterwards. When I kissed you goodnight and you gave me back my senior ring.
Oh.
I don't think I ever got over that. I thought you were going to marry me.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I bet you're glad I didn't, huh?
Oh, no way. I like you a lot better than the girl I ended up marrying and divorcing.
Oh, I read about the marriage in the papers, but I didn't know about the divorce.
Yeah, I got my final decree about 2 years ago. Jill's been in Italy ever since.
Really? What's she doing there?
Shopping, I guess. That's pretty much all she did anyplace. Well, I don't want to talk about her. Let's talk about you. You went to Europe too, right?
Yeah. Dad sent me there to get polished and sophistication. I showed him.
You married?
No way. Mm-mm.
You going steady? You hung up on anybody?
No, I'm just sort of trying to build my career right now, you know.
Yeah, looks like you're doing pretty well at it. So you're gonna let me come work for you or what?
Oh, well, I think that I'll have to get back to you. There's a few other people I have to see, but I'll call you by tomorrow.
That's all right. Here.
All right.
This is my resume. Look it over.
Nice and folded. Thanks. I hate to be rude, but I have 1,000 things I have to do.
No.
You have to excuse me.
I understand.
I'll call you.
I'll be standing by the phone.
It's wonderful to see you.
Likewise. I have a feeling the more we see each other, the more wonderful it's gonna get.
Hi.
Hi. Can I come in?
Why don't you? Don't mind me. I'm just polishing up a few things before they turn into, What's the matter?
Gina sneaked out of the hospital last night and no one has any idea where she is. The only thing they know for sure is that she is furious with Sophia and me.
Oh, yeah, come on. She can't seriously believe you tried to hurt her.
Oh, yes, she does. She told me she was going to get even with me no matter what, the very last thing.
Oh, that'll pass.
I don't think so. Cruz, she also found out that she can no longer have children. And I think it freaked her out a little bit.
Oh, no, that's a tough one. Does Mr. C know about it?
Yeah, he knows. He advised me to stay with my parents for a little while. I really don't know what to do.
Well, my advice would be to forget about it for the time being. Why don't you grab a rag and some of this stuff here and help me polish a few things up?
What is this? You want cheap labor?
If I can get it.
Okay, you got it.
All right.
You know, Gina is never going to believe that I had nothing to do with that fall or with her miscarriage.
I don't believe in words like never, Santana.
Oh, you should have seen her. She is getting scary.
Well, it had to have been a big shock to hear that, you know, but I'm sure she'll adjust. Look, let's not talk about this now. We're going to stop, right? You're going to work. Let's do some work. Come on.
Cruz, it's hot in here. I was thinking that maybe I would stay with my parents tonight. Unless you would like to invite me to stay here, of course.
You know, you're going to have to go home sooner or later. You can't be hiding out from Gina the rest of your life, you know.
Well, what would you do if you were me?
Look, Santana, I already told you, I don't know. I don't have the solutions for you, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I also remember when we were kids and we used to get in a whole lot of trouble. You always found a way out for us.
Well, life was easier then. I mean, our problems were smaller, like we were.
I got a great idea. Why don't I fix us some lunch? What have you got in this fridge that's edible?
Listen, seriously, I'd invite you to stay tonight, but I got some heavy thinking to do, and, you know, it might get a little distracting.
Thinking about Eden.
Some, and about Ted's case. Mostly about Eden.
Cruz, sometimes you make absolutely no sense.
What do you mean by that?
You usually have yourself together. You really got it together. But when it comes to Eden, I don't know. I think she's treated you terribly.
I guess you won't get any argument on that from me.
So why do you keep chasing her around and making yourself miserable?
Because I'm in love with her.
Well, why don't you fall in love with someone else? She's not good enough for you. Look at all the trouble she's put you through.
Santana, I'd gladly let her put me through that same trouble all over again if I had a chance to be happy with her. Come on, let's not talk about this. I mean, how's the decorating business anyway?
The decorating business is just fine, Cruz, and you're still dodging the issue of Eden.
Well, of course I'm dodging the issue. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to do about it either. I'm doing what I can, right? I'm trying to patch things up. Hopefully I'm not being too obvious about it.
Excuse me.
Hey. Hi.
I can leave if I'm interrupting anything.
Oh, no, don't be silly.
Sure I'm not interrupting anything?
Oh, thank goodness.
Augusta.
Julia, you've got a fever. You've got a fever, honey.
Augusta, I knew you'd come. I knew you'd come for me.
Mason.
Hello, Augusta.
Who's here? Well, we don't see much of you these days. I've even forgotten the secret handshake.
Oh, you're still as witty as ever. I see Lionel is at home.
Yes, he's having his lunch.
I'd like to talk to both of you.
Well, Lionel Mason's here. Should we let him in?
What does he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
I want to talk about Ted's case.
All right, come in. What do you need to know?
Actually, anything you can tell me that will be of help, I don't mind telling you. We're in big trouble on this one.
Well, I would like to help Ted, but there's really nothing I can say.
Same here.
Well, I know you told Ted Christie stole some things from you, some candlesticks, I believe, and a locket that belonged to your mother?
She took them, yes, but she returned them, so I don't see what good that's going to do Ted.
Did she ever say why she took them in the first place?
I didn't ask.
Well, you see, I'm trying to gather information on Christie so that I can put together a profile on her. I want the jury to see her as she really is.
What do you need from us?
Well, I'd like you both to testify in Ted's behalf and Augusta in respect to the thefts, or borrowings, if you prefer.
I didn't see her take them. I only surmised she did when I saw her putting them back. How's that going to help Ted?
Well, it will reflect on her character, and as I said, I'd like you both to testify as to Ted's character. You've both known him a long time.
Yes, but you see, I'm not really too crazy about him.
What do you think are Ted's chances?
Well, we have to get him off, Lionel. It's not a question of chance. There's no other solution.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly don't want Lakin dealing with him now that he's an accused rapist.
Oh. Now, that's a charming thing to say. Thank you for that expression of faith in my brother, Augusta.
Thank you, Mason. Is that how you're approaching all the people you're asking to testify for Ted?
Well, why don't you both just forget I ever came by?
It'll be difficult, but I'll try.
Thank you. Good day.
So long.
He gets more rude every time he comes over, just like the Catwells, just worrying about their own problems.
Well, I wish there was something we could do for Ted. I kind of like that kid.
I wish there was something we could do for us. We've got a big problem with Brick.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that either.
I've done nothing but worry all morning, but I'll tell you one thing. I am not going to let our children lose their birthright. I'm going to find out why Minx is so determined to throw all sorts of financial plums at Brick.
Why don't you try asking her?
Oh, no, that would never do. She wouldn't tell us the truth. The only way I'm going to find out is to, search her room.
Oh, no, you don't. No, that's off limits. That's too much.
I know. Don't tell me what I can do and what I can't do.
Did you just hear me? I forbid it, Augusta. Did you get that? I forbid it.
Well, I really have to be going anyway. I'm sorry to have brought you all these problems. I really didn't know who else to talk to.
No, that was okay. I was glad to see you again.
You don't have to leave on my account, Santana. I would like to use the phone business, if you don't mind.
Oh, no. Help yourself. I'm always glad to help a friend get ahead in business.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know what I did, but you're welcome.
Well, you always seem to be there when I need you, and I think that's very special.
No, I don't want to change my mind for anything in the world. No, I thought you were definitely the best, Randy. You have the job. Mm-hmm. Well, great. No, I would like to meet you at the Orient Express in a little while to talk things over. Well, yeah. I don't know. No, I would like to talk to you about that, though. But, you want me to deal with your agent? I will. It's no big problem.
It's a little bit funny. Oh.
I'm sorry. I dropped the phone. What did you say? Sorry. No, I will meet you...
Una hora o así, en el Orient Express. Sí, estupendo. Gracias. Adiós.
Adiós, Randy.
¿Qué diablos haces?
¿Daba color a la conversación?
Era una llamada de negocios.
Venga, vamos. Era una llamada de pon celoso a Cruz y lo sabes. De cualquier manera, no vas a picarme hablando con ese tipo.
Cruz, tienes un ego colosal. Si lo hubieras oído, te habrías dado cuenta de que es el mejor.
Así que negocios del Orient Express, ¿eso es lo que intentas decirme ahora?
Sí, es eso. Y te voy a decir una cosa, te alteras por todo, pero bueno, si quieres añadirle a la lista, allá tú. Vale.
Julia, hold still, will you? Just hold still. Hi. You're gonna be okay.
I don't feel so good.
I know you were tossing, you were turning, talking in your sleep.
I'm sorry. I'm such a nuisance.
You're not a nuisance. You're not a nuisance.
Oh, it feels good. It's cool. Chad, did we win?
Yes. We won everything in sight.
That's good. That's very good. It's important to win. Do you remember what Mom and Dad used to say? Nobody likes losers.
Yeah, some philosophy that turned out to be. Do you know what they've been doing all this time?
What they've been doing? I don't know what you mean.
Acabo de enterarme, te lo diré porque va a salir en los periódicos.
Augusta, detesto cuando inventas cosas.
Julia, nuestra familia ha estado vendiendo ilegalmente terrenos a la gente en Florida.
¿Qué?
Sí, pueden ir a la cárcel por 5 años o más.
No puedo creerlo, ellos son honrados.
Julia, me pone enferma. ¿Qué va a pasar con mi compromiso con Lionel Longbridge? Sus padres no van a admitir en su familia a la hija de un estafador de terrenos.
No puedo creer que sea verdad.
¿Cómo han podido hacerlo?
Hay que encontrar la manera de ayudarles.
¿Ayudarles? ¿Y qué pasa conmigo? ¿Qué hay de mi compromiso?
Si no puedes confiar en tus padres, ¿en quién podrás confiar?
No te importa lo que me pase, ¿verdad?
Augusta, no podemos permitir que vayan a la cárcel.
Julia, Julia. Estás delirando.
Jack, has vuelto.
Llevo aquí un rato.
Did you get help?
No, there's nobody in sight. I walked for miles, though.
Where are we?
I don't have a clue. On a deserted island somewhere. I did find some fresh fruit. I found a freshwater spring not too far from the beach, so we're going to be okay. We're going to be all right. I just want you to rest.
Hot. I'm so hot.
I know, baby. I think you've got a fever. I think your leg's infected, but you'll be all right.
Don't leave me, okay? Don't leave me. Stay here with me.
I promise. I
Stay
won't leave you.
Oh, look at all these. What a funny place to keep these things. I wish Lionel could see this. What's this?
Russo, agencia de detectives. ¿Detectives? Qué raro. Aquí no hay nada sobre Britt. ¿Qué es esto? El carnet de una iglesia a nombre de Sophia Wine. 6 de marzo de 1961. Firmado Michael Leonard Pillows. ¿Qué diablos? Esto es muy... Un coche. ¿Será Lionel? ¿O quién será ahora?
Home again, darling. Well, you're having an easy day of it.
Yeah, well, Mort went golfing, so I decided to play hooky. What have you been doing?
Me? I upstairs reading.
Reading, huh? What were you reading?
What? I don't know. I don't remember the title of every book I've ever read.
Oh. A woman doesn't remember the title of a book she was just reading upstairs when her husband comes home unexpectedly and surprises her?
No, I don't remember. I mean, not everybody remembers everything they've read. I said that before.
Yeah, but you know what I think? I think that you weren't reading. No, I think you were doing something that I told you not to do.
Oh.
Precisely searching my mother's room, right? Uh-huh.
Searching your mother's
Yes,
room?
yes. I think that you were pouring through her private papers, weren't you? Isn't that right?
What kind of an accusation is that? I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer.
Really?
This is Mason Cockwell's new secretary. He asked me to call and leave word for Sophia Capwell.
¿Querrá usted coger el recado, por favor? Sí, espero. ¿Ya tiene bolígrafo? ¿Es usted nueva ahí? Ya entiendo. No, yo no hablo su idioma. Escuche, dígale que vaya inmediatamente al apartamento de Mason para una reunión. Tan pronto como pueda. No se le olvide decírselo. Cuando contrate una asistenta debería asegurarse de que sabe coger recados.
Hola, soy Santana Andrade. En este momento no estoy en casa, pero espere la señal y después deje su nombre y número de teléfono. Le llamaré tan pronto como pueda. Tiene 30 segundos para hablar. Y recuerde, espere la señal. Gracias por llamar.
Llama a la secretaria de Mason Capwell. Desea que vaya a su apartamento tan pronto como reciba este mensaje.
He'll be expecting you. It's very important.
always worth waiting for, even especially now. You just turned into my bread and butter, huh?
Oh, good. They brought the champagne.
Yeah, but they didn't say what it was for.
It is for us. I figured.
Que debíamos celebrarlo con una copa. ¿Puedes? Toma, ábrelo.
Es un placer.
Sirve tú.
No sabes lo contento que estoy, Eden. No te arrepentirás. No te habrás gastado el dinero en balde.
Vas a ser un gran impulso para el restaurante. Tienes mucho estilo.
Lo intentaré. Por nosotros. Pasajeros del Orient Express a toda velocidad hacia la fama y la fortuna.
Bebamos por eso.
Así que nos encontramos otra vez. ¿Ha sido una coincidencia? ¿Es el destino?
¿Tú qué crees?
El destino. Y un agradable destino.
La puerta está abierta. Vuelvo enseguida. ¿Mason? Sofía. Oh, hola, Santana. ¿También te ha pedido Mason que vengas?
Había un mensaje en mi contestador, ¿no está él?
No, no está. Ha dejado una nota diciendo que volverá enseguida. ¿Sabes de qué se trata?
Ni la menor idea. ¿Y tú?
No, nada. Solo sé que llamó y ha dejado un recado.
Aquí estamos. Será mejor que nos pongamos cómodas. Espero que no tarde mucho.
I jak się podobał odcinek? Myślę, że był całkiem niezły. Szczerze mówiąc nie pamiętam, żeby od tego odcinka wiało nudą w serialu. Zapadają się bardzo ciekawe, interesujące odcinki. Już za 20 odcinków wkracza czarny jeździec Kirk Cranston, który oczywiście musi stanąć pomiędzy Eden i Cruz. I to na wiele, wiele odcinków.